Alrighty, guys. This is a play all 5 RMS Cup 2 Showmatch. Alrighty, guys. First time I'm seeing this map actually played. Oh. And it's already coming in with a lame here from ACCM. Who's going to be in the red here as the Celts to the east of the map. And to the west in the blue as the Hindustanis will be MrYo. Now, MrYo can, of course, just lame his opponent right back. And that is exactly what he's going to be doing. Feels futile, man. Socotra large. I mean, not, because you can actually, like, chop to the outside here. Remember, these trees, it might look like a thick forest, but they're only 50 wood on these trees. Like 1v1 Chaos Pit with water? Kinda. And you can access the entire outside, so it's not like you get your own little private lake. But yeah, this should be a really cool map. There's extra golden stone on the outside, or you can choose to fight for the lot of extra golden stone that's right here. But you still have resources near your town center. You even have some golden stone in the back here that's really safe. Airlove. And it looks like ACCM is looking to chop out to the water, and MrYo is looking to chop to the outside area here. I love this. This is exactly what I was hoping to see with this map. We need Ruben on this map. You know, players going for different sorts of early strategeries. And now both players coming forward to lame, of course. You mean this side? No. This side? Yes. So, like, this area is going to be totally safe unless your opponent decides to chop through to it. Oh, no! It looks like MrYo lost a villager! Oh, that's not ideal. Hey, T-West. These sides? No, they're open. So if you chop through over here, you do have access to dock, but you have to, like, walk all the way around. Yeah. Anyway, ACCM just pushing in a zebra. Those couple were lamed, of course. But yeah, I think this is going to be a really interesting map. Shank. Now, as far as the matchup goes, Hindustanis versus Celts. I think ACCM is going to have a really strong Castle Age push on this map. I mean, you start pretty close to your opponent. Wait, whoa. Did Yo just... Yos did just lose a second Vil. Oh, no. Airlove. Pro caster, by the way. Kia. Anyway, ACCM is slowly chopping his way over to the water. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yes, MBL was supposed to play. Then he didn't show up. Oh, this is some brutal laming. Barracks now coming in here for ACCM. Namaste. And it takes a little while to chop out. Barracks now coming in. And it looks like it is going to be for a kind of later drush from ACCM, but not, like, crazily so. Given all of the laming and whatnot. You bet it's a cool map. I'll self-cast all the MV. Yes, you will. All none of them. Yeah, now it looks like MrYo wants to go over to the water, but... Yikes. Yeah, you do have this back golden stone, which is pretty helpful. It's actually a really sick mining camp. Very conveniently placed. Slightly less convenient for MrYo. Now, Yo is on his way up to the Feudal Age on what would have been 24 pop. ACCM is going up on normally 23 pop. Which isn't too bad considering, like I said, all of the laming that's been going on. Yep, it is apparently a Mandelbrot Fractal. So, here we are. Barracks on the way. But Men-at-Arm upgrade gonna be coming in here for ACCM. And now the forward tower coming in. Archery range as well. ACCM just going all out aggression here. Owie. Owie. And that's a fourth dead villager. Yo's trying to come in with an archer range, but it's actually slower than ACCM's, although ACCM just now queuing up an archer. But yeah, I mean, MrYo lost so much early on. I mean, look at this resource gathered discrepancy. You know what? Yo does look quite dead. That was a nice little snipe right there, but big yikes. Now Yo's really struggling for food income. His forage bushes were denied. ACCM is getting himself walled in. And now Yo's having to do a lot of farming without even researching any upgrades at all. Zero food. Conversely, ACCM about to chop through to the outside. Guess this was one tile that he hadn't explored. Archer's out here for MrYo, and it will very slowly poke away at those men-at-arms, but it's still going to be quite a while before they're really all that scary. And now we have the double bit axe upgrade coming in for ACCM, so now that's 35% faster working lumberjacks. Tower is coming in. Remember, you do have 2 tiles of stone in the back of your base, so it's not like you get tower rushed and then you're, you know, completely screwed because you have no stone access. Like, you do have a little bit of gold and stone with which to work in the back. Oh, but the men-at-arms are coming in. Oh, but, I mean, the archers would poke away at the men-at-arms if they just sat under the tower. Fletching upgrade now coming in right now for ACCM. 6 Vil lead. Dang. Almost to the outside. Gathering a bit of stone long distance. Kind of an unfortunately placed house. Okay, there you go, ACCM. You have chopped to the outside. He doesn't have enough wood for a dock. Feels bad, man. Erlom. Yo's archer numbers are still increasing, and at least for him, his villagers are cheaper, so it's easier to afford them, I guess. This is still an absolutely dreadful spot. I mean, losing 3 Vils in Dark Age, and then 1 more in Feudal Age. Yo has only killed the scout cavalry of his opponent. And now ACCM totally safe at home. Big yikes. Yeah, just mining stone with a couple Vils. Now can afford another tower. Even garrisoning this tower with archers actually as both players. And finally we see the men-at-arms starting to get sniped now that we have fletching in. Another lumber camp coming in right now for MrYo. Fortunately, he's not too close to chopping out to, well, the outside. And still we don't see a dock for ACCM. Kia. But ACCM's working his way towards the castle age. We have a second watchtower on the way. Men-at-arms and archers trying to run in. Can that villager be ranged? Yes, she can. Still, Yo gets a few more kills right there. Now going over to stone with several more vills. But Yo's going to preserve the tower for the time being. Resources collected absolutely enormously in favor of ACCM. Oh, is that another Deadville? You bet it is. Market now coming in here from red. Not really that much eco to balance. Getting housed is a bit awkward, but it is not the end of the world. Yo doesn't even have double bit axe just yet. There's Castle Age. Is now going to chop over here, so I guess thinking about going for water, but then realizing he just doesn't have the resources for it, and this one's just playing out too aggressively. And remember, if you're getting pushed in Castle Age on this map, you can always just walk this way and start building TCs in the back here. And so long as you're kind of walled at the front, your opponent doesn't have easy access to you. And Yo's not too much further behind the Castle Age. Anyway, stable now coming in here for ACCM. Mining the resources. Yo does have plenty of houses over here to help protect him. But it just looks like nothing too wild is happening. Double bit axe just now coming in for MrYo. I wonder if he's going to try fishing because he knows he's behind economically. Whereas ACCM, I think, is just going to go for the Hoang style push. Yes, you can. By 2 tiles. Yeah, look, MrYo going to water right now. And remember, a galley does range all of this. So there should be some comeback potential on this map. Have enough, kid. People who are too weak for Socotra. Oh, ACCM trying to run in with these crossbowmen. Knight is on the way. Siege Workshop coming in. Oh, that might be a little overzealous from our red player, though. Oh, that's a lot of units going down. And it's actually a battering ram up first. Interesting. And now Yo's going to be dropping the castle. Quick walls are in. And like I said, guys, Yo is in a pretty rough spot right now, but as soon as he chops through this one reed tree, he's going to be totally fine. And Yo actually sends out a fire galley thinking his opponent's on water, but he's actually not. So he can just add in fishing ships to his heart's content. Now, Yo does get those archers cleaned up, but, I mean, so is ACCM. Yo not rolling over and dying. It's going to need to get a couple Gulams to destroy that ram. That'd be pretty important. But yeah, now ACCM running on back. Second TC coming in for him. Realizes that I am just not going to be able to take down my opponent just yet. Like the Human Wonder? I don't really see it. I like it, though. It looks nice. Yeah, Yo's like, oh, okay. You're not on water. I'll just queue up a bunch of fishing ships. No problem. Monastery now coming in for both players. Relic situation on this map is that I think it's kind of random. There's 3 in the middle, and then 1 sort of in each corner over here. And we have to wonder, is it a mistake of ACCM's to not go for water? Because, I mean, it's not like the map is completely full of fish, but there are plenty. Defensive Siege Workshop coming in for MrYo. I mean, the Knights are going to perform quite well versus the Gulam. Yeah, I mean, I think ACCM just wanted to keep up with the forward pressure, and that's why he didn't add in the dock, but now look at this. MrYo just adds in another dock. I mean, why not? Forging now coming in. You're going to try and scoop up some relics, as is ACCM, who's still way ahead in terms of resources gathered, by the way. And ACCM almost with enough stone for his own castle. Oh, and is now rushing up a dock. Ooh, now we're going to see some water fighting, but it only starts in mid-game. That's pretty interesting. Scale mail armor coming in now for MrYo. And there's the castle for ACCM. That's gonna just peel here for the Vils alongside the Monk and the Scorpion. Whoa, that was a fast conversion. Oh, no! ACCM doesn't have much of an army right now, guys. That Gulam gets converted. I mean, the Knights do kill them in a straight-up fight pretty hard. But MrYo's almost evened up the Vil count. Both players going to have a relic in just a moment. Vil's going to try and rush up the rest of this castle. And ACCM queues up a couple of fire galleys. Yo is now on 6 fishing ships. And is actually using 2 shore fishermen. And is now going to be able to expand here to the back, like I said. And that's what's cool about this map. It's like, it's super aggressive early on, but if you can sort of hold, you can defend, and then you could, you know, boom behind. ACCM himself has access to the back of the map and still is ahead in terms of eco. Oh, the Monk survives. But yeah, castle is up here. Now, ACCM doesn't have that much food income, which could be a bit of an issue. And MrYo is about to click up to the Imperial Age. Oh my goodness. Imp is on the way. Vil's trying to find some level ground to drop a town center. I'm sure once they play the maps a little bit more, they'll know that the Golden Stone's kind of more towards the edge. New players need to get used to these maps. And nice little pop out there for ACCM. I don't know, Goofy. I just know that this map is really cool. Hindustani OP? Oh yeah, that's the reason. Second dock now in here for ACCM. I mean, MrYo, though, look at this fishing eco. 10 fishing ships right now. I mean, now we have ACCM trying to push again. And remember, guys, MrYo lost 3 Vils in Dark Age and 2 Vils in Feudal Age. Like, that is terrible. And ACCM still is way ahead in terms of resources collected, but MrYo just defending here with the castle. A Monk plus Gulam able to work well versus this Knight crossbow combo. Means they're able to poke, 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 poke. Scale mail armor, some pajama warriors on the way. I mean, they're going to do really well versus Gulams. Need a build order for that. University now coming in. Another castle coming forward here. Oh, look at this from ACCM. He's going to be going with the ram push, and Celts are going to be pretty well adapted to doing that. ACCM's fire galley does get taken out, so Yo's fishing eco is preserved for the time being. Oh, but there are a couple of Gulams here. Oh, but that's actually Trebuchet, so that's not going to be good against the Rams. One is picked off. Now the Wood Raiders are coming in. And Yo only has the one castle. Siege Elephant coming in, too. ACCM is not giving up this one without a fight. And, yeah, Gulams have nice Pierce armor, but still, they're going to die to the Wood Raiders, and the castle fire will kill them pretty quickly. Oh, and now the Woad Raiders are busting in. Woad Raiders now going to knock down the Trebuchet. And with this full Castle Age play, ACCM on the 2 TCs. Yep. Well, I mean, you don't get the blast radius of capped rams, so it's not like they're actual capped rams, but in terms of just DPS versus buildings, yeah, it's the same. And now Yo has no army and no way of getting an army. Or no way of getting one, yeah. Oh, and now the fishing eco's even being sniped. And what a back and forth game. Like, it was looking like MrYo would be able to hold the castle is the fish boom, and now he's even stonewalling behind it. Oh, I don't think this is going to be enough, nor is it going to be in time. Okay, well, actually, it is enough, and in time. Rams are coming in. MrYo trying to go with another TC right here. I mean, the hand cannons are good, right? That hand cannoneer is in the wrong part of town. In him? Well, he had fishing ships. Adding in those fishing ships really helps. Also, being MrYo helps. I mean, you're trying to add in more, and Celts don't love facing gunpowder. And look at this from MrYo, man! Oh, a gate coming in. Is that going to lead to a bit of a weakness in the wall? Remember that hand cannons actually get a little bit of bonus damage versus rams. Not much, but it is... It ensures that they at least do 2 damage to rams, essentially. Oh, the bombard cannon's going to be doing more than 2 damage, though. Good for MrYo that the gate didn't randomly open. And ACCM, I mean, he's close to Imp with his resources, but he's not there just yet. But he still has so many more villagers and so much more population. The amount to which Yo needs to be efficient is, like, absolutely insane. Oh, and the petard's coming in, but Yo trying to repair behind. I mean, ACCM is just trying to finish this game, but now Imperial Age is on the way. And the thing is, ACCM is working with a very strong economy behind this. He's on 101 villagers. He's killed 34 of Yo's, only lost 4. He's on 2 castles for Woad Raider production. And although Yo is going to try and push his way back out of this, I simply think that he is too far behind. A great attempt, though, for sure, no matter what. I mean, yeah, look how many Woad Raiders this is, and they're so fast. Nice stop micro there. In these sorts of situations where you know there's going to be a lot of overkill, you want to just hit stop instead of right-clicking on one of the enemy units, because that way the ranged units, in this case hand cannoneers, are going to spread out their damage. That's a really unfortunate bombard cannon timing and location. Hold the line, hand cannons! Oh no! Self-damage! 4 friendly fire kills right there. Onagers outrange hand cannons by 1 without siege engineers and 2 with siege engineers. And Hindustanis, if they get Chautauqua, outrange Onagers by 1 without siege engineers and have the same range as Onagers with siege engineers. So, similar. Yeah, MrYo. I mean, it's a pop differential thing at this point, I think. Castle now over here, castle now over here. And yeah, I think it is quite accurate to say that Yo is living on borrowed time. He lost his fishy fish. ACCM's now even adding in fishy fish. And despite only being on 2 TCs, honestly, nice job of ACCM to get such a high Vil count. Well, I mean, I guess we are pretty far into this game. Oh, MrYo, gotta be careful. Yo, trying to just add in as many hand cannons as he can. It just seems high, yeah. Yeah, and 40 kills. Just that late Castle Age push was so good. Imagine if MrYo hadn't lost that Bombard Cannon and he had 2 that were able to start to pressure ACCM's castles. Now, the thing is, ACCM can't actually get Elite Woad Raider. It's way too expensive for him right now. MrYo pulls back a little bit, queues up another Bombard. Looks like the Rams here are going to get sniped. Oh, and now ACCM's going to be charging, and he's got 25 Road Raiders to 16 hand cannons. Woads also have all the defense upgrades, but only 1 attack upgrade. Hand cannons just have their +1/+1 they get as Hindustanis, as well as padded archer armor, and Yo even absconds with another relic. And now ACCM's even going to be slowly chopping through over on this side as well. Remember, guys, it's just 50 wood on these reeds. It doesn't take that long, especially, you know, your Celts you have bowsaw in. Like, it's only going to take you, like, a couple minutes to cut through. And that's going to really help this map, I think, from playing too campily. And there's Elite Woad Raider. ACCM selling some stone. There is a lot on this map. RMS is random map script, showing off the talents of the map scripters in the AoE2 community. Heavy Plow coming in for MrYo. I mean, his Vil count is slowly increasing, but yeah, now we have Elite Woad Raider in. And I think MrYo realizes that. Ooh, almost gets a big hit right there. But I feel like now we are going to start to see these units run down, and oh, that was a little bit of a miss micro for MrYo, and one that he cannot afford to make right now. But the hand cannons keep on going back into this corner, and ACCM, he's like, I have this game won. I'm so far ahead, MrYo. Just die. But MrYo is not doing that. Royal multiple series. 31 kills on these hand cannons. I mean, ACCM could literally go for Onager and just cut through. And that's exactly what he's doing. I mean, he's going to chop through in just a second as well. But yeah, I feel like just trying to jam your way through this choke point where the hand cannons are, not exactly going to be the most successful. Third TC now added here for ACCM, and he's still just so far ahead of MrYo in terms of population. The one-time choke points aren't a Celt's friend. Yeah, when there's a bunch of gunpowder and Celts don't have onagers or anything. Anyway, here they go. Oh, MrYo looking to try and see any potential threats incoming, but no. Forward castle coming in. The Woad Raiders are on the way. That Bombard Cannon's going to take forever to destroy that castle with all the Vils repairing. And this is probably going to be a GG moment very soon. Yeah, she's like, nah, I want this castle to be closer. Hand cannons are coming back, but now that they don't have that choke point to retreat to, the Woad Raiders will kill them once they get into close range. Oh, the castle's in a nice spot right there. But yeah, now Yo's just losing so much once again. Oh my goodness. I mean, Elite Woad Raider is in. Arson's in. Hello, Danger Noodle. Hans are Hans? Something like that. Good game. For Master of Sokotra 3. I mean, obviously, I'm biased because I was one of the people who selected the map for the tournament. But I feel like this is a great one. Like, I think this has been a great game and is really showing off the map really nicely. But yeah, this is pretty over at this point. Yeah, it doesn't really have a leg to stand on. Oh. Yeah. Yo's population's just dropping like a rock. And there we go, guys. GG called. Game number 1 going to ACCM in this play all 5 set. 113 eco kills. And obviously ACCM around 50% more resources collected. But for a very long time, Yo doing everything he can to hang in there and have a positive KD. He had the way faster Imperial Age time, but then that late Castle Age push from ACCM just worked wonders. And that was a fun map. I hope you guys like that.